All right, what I'm going to do is give you kind of a brief tour of Dickinson. Going from, this is an exploding town. You're going to see going from this side, it's going to be going from new to old. And there's so much commercial building that they're building, like a big shopping mall. And this is really going to be a big place in a few years. It's going to explode, kind of like, I guess kind of like Waynesboro did, but it's probably going to be bigger than that. But there's a lot going on here in Dickinson itself. So I just want to kind of give you a tour of the old to new. I like Taylor, it's okay, but if we could be a little bit closer on the outskirts of Dickinson, that would be good. So I'm going to give you an idea now of going from the new part of Dickinson to the old part of Dickinson. This is going to be, it'll be interesting, but I would say if I was to look for a place to live right now, it would probably be on the outskirts of Dickinson. So let's go for a ride. There's straight roads and farms. It's beautiful countryside, that's for sure. Downtown kind of reminds me, it's definitely an old Midwest city. I think these are going to be lots. Every one of these looks like they're going to be lots. There's a home that's already been built. Let's see, it'll be this lot here coming up. So yeah, people have already built here, but this is coming into Dickinson. This on the right hand side is all commercial. This is probably where they're going to be building like Target and all kinds of other stuff. It's all commercial land that's for sale back here. So I'm sure maybe your Super Walmart, something like that will pop in pretty big there. But like I said, we're going to go from new to old. Again, this is commercial. All commercials over here. Bismarck from here, Bonnie, from Dickinson to Bismarck is exactly 100 miles to the east from here. So I'm going to cross over 94. This is the main artery that I've been driving all along to get in here. But we're going to go into Dickinson now. You can see on the left, this is where they've started building lots and lots of housing going on up here. There's even an oil pump right there in the middle of town. And this is just going to be one stretch of road amongst many others. These are look like they're going to be townhomes, kind of like the ones that were kind of in Richmond. But these are going to be the townhomes they have for sale here. This is Spark, so kind of nice townhomes. I know we're looking for something a little better than that, than just a townhome, but as you can see, looks like a lumber yard out there, some trailers, and they're building quite a bit of stuff. So a lot of houses back there as well, on top of these homes that are right here, these condos or whatever you want to call them, duplexes. This is all commercial on the right side, but it's wide open. Patterson Lake is right down this road where this truck's coming out. So I'm going to go out that way later on. But again, a lot of beautiful homes. There's single story homes. Here's a well pump. So this is the new part of town that's kind of coming in. Now we'll go through downtown. You can see how these homes are through here. They're actually really nice homes if you can deal with it. Small homes with fenced-in yards. I like that idea. But again, that was the new part of town. So now we'll travel into the old part, this is known as City Center, Dickinson City Center. Western Edge, there's a sign over there. You probably can't see it, but It's called Dickinson. It's called the Western Edge out here. There's an occupational health clinic, and you're going to see everybody has things from four-wheelers to snowmobiles to dirt bikes to motorcycles up here. It seems like just about every resident that's up here definitely has toys. The housing is affordable. You're going to make a ton of money up here. And there's plenty of toys to be had and places to go with toys, and it's not too bad. Again, this is downtown Dickinson. We're coming into more of the busier section up here. Will be definitely busier, but on the way in to Dickinson, there's all kinds of stuff as far as signs for jobs, and I mean, it's just plastered with all kinds of stuff. This is going to be a hopping area, but all of this, Bonnie, I would venture to say that all this old part of Dickinson is going to turn around and get cleaned up even more, and this will end up being a really nice part of town. They'll probably really clean it up and really do a whole lot of work, so it'll fit with the newer section. So usually when you see new growth like that, that's back there where you saw the new stuff, you're going to see the old stuff start getting cleaned up. And this is city center of Dickinson. About 2 blocks or so over is a hospital and all that kind of stuff. Just about every bank out here says you can have a home loan that I can see. On the right is the trains. There's a railroad track there, but this is normal, Midwestern town. It's generally a one straight strip street. Dickinson's a little bit bigger. And this just gives you, again, an idea of the town. Now that's downtown. There's going to be all kinds of other stuff all over the place. Gas out here right now is $3.79 a gallon. Is the best you can find. I was surprised there's a mobile station out here, but you name it out here, everything from a Family Dollar to whatever, you'll find it out here. They've got some big plans for out here from what I gather so far. So it's going to be a booming place, and it'll definitely get cleaned up. I'm going to show you what's immediately to the right of me. Again, that was city center. We just kind of went down through. Hey, look, honey, there's a place over there. It's called Come and Go. K-U-M and Go, G-O. I'm going to go off the side road a little bit. This is kind of where it gets a little bit more industrious. There's a lot of trailer places, a lot of livestock and stuff like that kind of thing. But the interesting part to this town so far that I can see is that I'm going to show you here in a second. I don't know what's out this way. I haven't gone down this way yet, but just to give you an idea what's out here just on the edge of town, literally on the edge of town, that's what you get. There's like a little lake over there, and it's all countryside once again, and the highway is just on the other side of the hill over here. not too far. So it's interesting because you've got the outside is just nothing but farmland, and then the inside of the city is just, it's old growth that's getting cleaned up, and then like a ton of new growth that's going on just on the outskirts. So that's all I have for now. I'm gonna go down a couple more of these other little streets, see if I can't find that church, and talk to some people, and maybe stop and talk to some employers too. So anyway, I hope you like it. Not much to look at right now, but if you could see into the future, 5 years from now or less, you can see a bigger, broader picture. So there's a lot of work here, a lot of jobs. So when I get by the hospital and all that, maybe I'll take another video. So just enjoy for now. I love you.